Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you happen to be watching this. Welcome to another match day experience on the channel. I hope you guys are doing amazingly well. I am absolutely on top of the world right now. I've had my recent interview with Radio Suffolk. I've been on the podcast with the East Anglian Daily Times. Mine and Adam's website for non-league coverage is going so well. I'm just thank you. Really, honestly, thank you to everyone who has been so supportive over the recent weeks. But today is another matchday experience from the SIL. Let's move on from myself. Here's the current league table. It is Haughley in 5th place against Henley in 2nd. Now, from a Haughley perspective, they're going to be absolutely buzzing about how well they've done this season. Last season, they finished 2nd from bottom in the table and only stayed in the division because another team folded. So they've done really, really well, and I can't wait to go and see them. Despite the fact they're only 3.5 miles down the road from me, I've never been to Haughley. So it'll be a new ground to tick off the list. The big focus, though, today is on Henley. Clark Bruce was on BBC Radio Suffolk a couple of weeks ago, and he said that they have to win every single game from now on in order to have any sort of chance of winning the division. There's a 3-horse race between them, Crane, and also Achilles. But yeah, I've got back in from work. I've got about an hour and a half or so before kickoff, so I need to get in, get changed, go grab some food, and then we'll see you when we're in Haughley. Now, I don't know if it's just because it's an absolutely glorious day, but these are probably some of the best facilities I've seen at this level of football. In fact, probably better than some furlough none teams. It's absolutely incredible. The pitch is looking great. It's a really, really good length of pitch. They've obviously got facilities behind me for all the kids. The player area is looking absolutely superb. And the clubhouse, it's just so good. It's just unbelievable. I'm going to see if I can try and get some footage maybe at half-time or maybe at full-time for you. But yeah, honestly, it's absolutely incredible here. The weather is absolutely perfect. It's an absolutely glorious day. No wind. Bliss. Absolute bliss. I'm ready for the game now. Let's go.
Robbie! Stay on ground, Robbie! Good cross. Like it. That's better, Henley. Worth a go. Well done, Jacko. Good effort. Come on, head up, head up. Well played, buddy.
1-0 Henley, no less than they deserve. They've been brilliant in this half. They've gradually grown into it. They've been playing more and more football. Great play initially down this left-hand side, obviously giving the ball away in the centre, and then absolutely brilliant finish by Bruce. As always, the man is on fire.
Get over there.
Good save, Brandon. Good save, boys.
Get out! Can we get out? Get out! Get out! Get out!
So there's half time, 1-0 to Henley. It's been a great half from them. They've been really good, in all honesty. They just set themselves sort of like really high standards, so whenever they are giving the ball away, they are constantly on each other's back. But to be honest, I quite like that. As I said, they have set themselves that high standards, and they're doing really well. Obviously 1-0 up, a little bit of a defensive mix-up, but that was absolutely superb finish. And best chance for Haughley's literally just been before the half has been blown up. Absolutely superb sort of half volley, controlled it really well, great shot. Keeper makes a fantastic save. But yeah, 1-0 going into half time. As I said, Henley will be very pleased with that. At this time of the season, it's all about getting the results, and at the moment they are doing that. Two 2-0 to Henley, and right underneath the goalkeeper. I don't really know how that's managed to trickle into the back of the net. It was just a long range F. I thought he had it covered. That goes down as a mistake. It's 2-0 to Henley though. I think it's safe to say it's not the goalkeeper's day. As a ball into the box, I think the sun's probably caught him. He literally is right on him, in all fairness. I'm going to give him that. But yeah, he's gone to catch it, kind of dived right past it, hit his leg and gone in. Poor old boy. 3-0. So ball over the top of the centre half. He's just come on. He's only been on for about 10 minutes or so, and Clark Bruce lost away. He's been getting frustrated with himself, to be honest. But the two chances that he's had, the big chances, he slotted both of them away. So he'll should be happy with that. He probably won't be, but he probably should be happy with that. So there we have it. It's a great result for Henley. It's a 4-0 victory away from home, and at this point in the season, doesn't necessarily matter about the performance. Yes, they were still good, but they weren't at their best. But a 4-0 win is the biggest thing, and as you can see by the league table, that is pretty much how it was, second versus fifth. However, one crucial result coming out of today's games. The fact that Crane managed to pick up a win is not the crucial result. It's the fact that Achilles lost 5-2 away from home. They're still 2 games behind. If they win both of those games, they go on to 55 points and they are above the top 2. But that is a massive, massive blow to their title chances. And for Henley, you could just see that the levels after full time went up a little bit. They were a little bit hyped about it. They weren't very, very happy. But they've done what they needed to do. They concentrated on themselves and they got the win. For Haughley, just one of those games that they weren't at their best. We spoke a little bit off camera to a couple of guys and obviously got the interview after the game, despite the fact there was no microphone, and I'm kicking myself for that. But yeah, we spoke afterwards. The club's come a long way this season after finishing second bottom last season. Had a bit of a revamp during the summer. Obviously, the new guys have come in. New signings have done well. They just had a bad start to the season and they've tailed off a little bit towards the end. And I think the middle part of the season has been absolutely superb. So from a Henley perspective, it's another 3 points on the board and they go again. It's going to make for a very, very interesting end to the season and I can't wait to cover as much of it as I possibly can. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, leave a comment and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. We're getting to the 1,000 subscriber mark and it would absolutely be amazing if I could reach it before the end of the season. But thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. And until we see each other next time, as always on the channel, adios.